Today, we're going to strengthen every single muscle in the hip with 4 simple exercises. All you need is a very inexpensive resistance band and a pillow of some sort, and we're going to hit every single muscle of the hip. I'm Gavin, I'm a personal trainer, and I co-own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And a lot of times people come to us with very, very weak hips. And this basically prevents them from doing lots of daily activities, whether it be walking freely, gardening, spending time with the family, picking up grandkids, whatever that is. And weak hips is always a culprit for people not being able to do the activities that they love to do. So what I thought I'd do, I put together 4 exercises. It will only take you 4 minutes, and you're going to be able to strengthen all those muscles. And within 14 to 21 days, I guarantee you're going to feel way more stronger, and you're hopefully going to be moving around a lot better. So exercise number 1 is very, very simple. You're just going to need a pillow, and you're going to put the pillow in between your knees this way. Now what I want you to do with your feet is put your feet close together so they actually touch in this way. And what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze the pillow nice and tight together for 2 seconds, and you're going to release the tension. This muscle works on the inside of your thighs, the adductor muscles, and that's one important muscle of the hips, essentially, to keep your legs strong and stable. So again, what you're going to do this for about 30 seconds, okay? So you set a timer, you're going to hold, squeeze for 2 seconds, then release. Squeeze for 2 seconds, and then release. And you're going to feel those muscles on the inside of the leg really start to light up and start to burn. And a lot of times this is very difficult for people because the adductors are so weak. So stick with it, do your 30 seconds. If you can't quite get to 30, that's okay. Just do the best you can and build up to that 30-second mark. So once you've done the inside of the legs, the next exercise we're going to work on the hip flexors. So a lot of times people have really weak hip flexors. They could be tight, they could be weak. But there's one important thing I like to explain to people, and that is strengthen before you stretch, okay? This very simple resistance band, and you're going to put both your feet into the band this way. And all you're going to do is lift up one leg, okay? And you're going to feel the muscle in the front of the hip flexor start to light up. You're going to drop your foot back down again. You're going to lift it straight back up. Drop it back down. And again, you're going to do this exercise for about 30 seconds. So from the front, it looks a little bit like this. Lift it up, drop it back down. Now, if you're struggling with a bit of balance issues, you can actually have a chair and just lean on the chair for some help. And you're going to lift it up and take it back down. And obviously, swap legs and do the same thing. And you're going to feel that hip flexor muscle start to work really, really well. And again, you're going to do this for 30 seconds per leg before you move on to the next exercise. Okay, so the third exercise that we're going to work on today is going to be working the glute muscles, the big glute muscles, your sort of, your buttocks, if you like. And what we're going to do this with a glute bridge march. Now, the good thing about this exercise is that you can actually overload the muscles really, really well. The glute muscles are the biggest muscles in the body, so they can actually take quite a lot of work. However, a lot of people struggle to activate their glutes. So with this exercise, you have to activate your glutes, and they will always work by default. So the way you're going to do this exercise, you're going to lie down on your back, put your hands by your sides, and you're going to have your heels probably about 2 or 3 fist widths from your bum. You're going to lift yourself up this way, and you're going to keep your glutes up nice and high. So a little trick to activate your glutes is if you turn your toes out this way, drop your knees out and squeeze, your glutes will really sort of fire up. So they're definitely activated by doing this, okay? Then what you're going to do, you're going to lift up your hips, and then you're going to keep your hips really nice and high, and you're going to lift one leg off the floor and march it down. Slow and controlled is the key for this exercise. And you may find your hamstrings start to work, which is okay. It's not a bad thing. Just keep your hips up nice and high. You're going to march this out nice and slowly for 30 seconds. Once you did the 30 seconds, obviously you can stop the exercise. It's a very simple resistance band, okay? You can buy them very, very inexpensively from most sports shops or online. And you're going to just put this around your feet. And the way I like to do it is have it just under your knees, about there, okay? You're going to open up your sort of knees so you're about 2 or 2.5 fist widths apart, and you're going to push your knees into the band to get that stretch, okay? Once you get that going on, you're just going to push out as far as you can. You can roll over onto your feet a little bit if you want to get that extra stretch. And you're going to feel the muscles in the side of your glutes, your glute medius, start to fire up. Now this muscle is responsible for supporting your hips and keeping your hips steady and strong as you walk around. You're going to hold it for 2 seconds. You're going to bring it back in. You're going to push out against the band again, hold for 2 seconds, and bring it back in, and do that again. And you're going to repeat that again for 30 seconds. Now, that little routine shouldn't take you more than 4 or 5 minutes. If you'd like to repeat it and do 2 sets of everything, by all means go ahead. But if you're new or you're just starting, then one routine through is going to be absolutely perfect for a little while. And within about 14 to 21 days, you pretty much guarantee you're going to see some big strength improvements in your hip area. And that is all it takes really, is to strengthen all the muscles of the hip to make you more functional so you can enjoy life a little bit more. Now, if you're interested in these kind of videos, I've got another video I'm going to pop up in the corner there, which is going to help you improve your balance. Improving balance is a big goal of a lot of our members over the age of about 50 and 60. So that video is up there. So click on that one, have a look, and let me know how you feel, and I will see you on the next video.